one side in the plier, needle nose. It doesn't need to be a bent nose. Sometimes I prefer to use those. And you're going to take the other side in your other plier. You're going to push it open. You're not going to pull the ring open. You're going to push usually your dominant hand towards you and your non-dominant hand away. Then you need to attach a ring onto that ring like so. And take the plier and bend the ring back towards each other. And I now have a clasp and 2 rings. And you want to add 2 more rings on. Now you're going to take this hook clasp along with its tail, and you're going to hook it onto one end of your bracelet, depending on if you're a lefty or a righty. And you're going to close your jump ring on the end, and it's just going to have a couple dangling links on the end. Then on the other side, you're going to make sure you want the end of your bracelet to kind of come out as a point. So I didn't mention that earlier, but you're going to smush it down so that there's one loop at the end that you're going to be attaching your clasp to. Now with your loop clasp, your hook, it's not hook in the eye, it's more like a toggle clasp. You're going to attach the loop end of your toggle to a jump ring on the other end of your bracelet. Needle nose pliers are probably best for this, as it's small work. Okay. Now you have little dangly clasps on it, and you can shape your bracelet and see how it will fit over your wrist. This is a little large for me, but would be perfect for somebody else. Okay, your next step is to take about 18 inches, a little bit more than twice the size of your bracelet, of wire. Make a loop at the end, and you're going to seed bead, these tiny silver beads, any color bead really, the entire length of that wire. So I'll see you when that's done. I'm not going to bore you with that. Okay, now you see this entire 18-inch strand of seed beads is finished. Basically what you're going to want to do is, I like to start from the loop at the end near the clasp, or actually start at the wire beneath it and loop it so that this strand is connected to your bracelet at one end, and you're not going to lose any of your seed beads, which, ooh, that'd be a mess.
That takes me down the way, for rivers I hold Horace's hand in the land. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now what you're going to do is you're going to decide which side of this you're going to start down, and you're basically stringing along the end of your bracelet through the end loops. You're going to go up through one side, pull your strand of beads down, then you're going to go back down, and you don't want a straight line. What you're going to do is you're going to bend it in like a circle. You don't want it to be perfectly a border as well, So you're even going to at times go into the bracelet a little bit. See, this carnelian bead is actually further on the end than the beaded border. So I don't want it to be perfect. I went in a little bit and back out again. It's just to give this bracelet a little bit more shine, a little bit of a fancier look. Almost all the way at the other side. And I don't have that much wire left. So basically, this is very condensed over here. It's going to take a bit of maneuvering to get this wire through. But again, probably going to want to loop it through the clasp there so that you have more connections attached to that clasp. It'd be better in the long run. And have a little bit, at least an inch or two of wire to get back to the other side. I underestimated the amount of wire that I would need. So, and we don't want to leave it half done like this. What I'm going to do is going to end this strand right here, and I figure I have about 6-7 inches left of silver wire on the other side, because I started it here, but I did not get the finish. So, going to seed bead some more wire, unfortunately.